Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, JCI members around the world. We are very happy that you could join us today for the recognition of the top JCI national organizations who met their duties perfectly and exemplified the standards every JCI member, national organization, and local organization should strive to achieve. The JCI 100% Efficiency Program was created to support and ensure that JCI national organizations are providing the minimum service required to their local organizations and members to support their efforts towards achieving and advancing the JCI mission. This program sets a minimum standard and provides best practices for how JCI national organizations should be operating in a managerial and administrative capacity so that they can provide development opportunities to their members. With the recognition of these three tiers today, we hope to set a standard for all the national organizations to reach for. Before we get to the recognitions, however, I am pleased to invite a few special speakers forward. First, everyone please welcome JCI Secretary General Kevin Hinn as he explains a little bit about the strategy that all leaders in national organizations should follow in the coming year under the incoming 2022 Board of Directors and President-elect.
Thank you very much, Vice President Olena, and good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody watching today on this exciting session. So first of all, I want to begin by congratulating all of the national organizations who have taken part, because it is testimony to the fact that you care, about your national organizations and that you care about the added value you're providing to your members and to make them feel special so that we can therefore bring about sustainable change in our economies and societies. So I will say a few words about how JCI will be operating in 2022 in order to be able to grow and achieve our organizational goals. Now, as you know, JCI's goal is to develop enterprising young leaders for this ever-changing world. And how do we do that? In terms of a value proposal, it's by providing learning by doing experiences to our members on the ground through 4 types of actions aligned with our areas of opportunity. Programs for business and entrepreneurship, events in terms of international cooperation, trainings for individual development, and projects centered around the JCI Rise Global Initiative and which were anchored in economic reality and not doing charity and humanitarian work when it comes to community impact. In terms of internal performance, how does this link? Basically, these actions are the defining point for JCI brand awareness. And it's this JCI brand awareness that will help your internal performance directly. It's your unique selling point. It's the niche. It's the competitive advantage that JCI has when it comes to giving added value to volunteers and developing their leadership skills. So I know that everybody is a volunteer, but what we're asking you to do as part of a learning by doing experience is to run your national or local organization as if it were your own business. Make sure that you understand your KPIs, visualize where you want to be at the end of December 2022 in order to have proper goals and to be able to motivate your team and your members so that they are essentially not wasting their time or yours. Again, JCI is a volunteer organization, but it's also 1 year to lead, and it's a priceless leadership development opportunity that you have when you have an organization of X amount of members to lead. This means that every single action which is undertaken, again, programs, events, projects and trainings, must be calculated and calibrated in order to yield 3 major KPIs for your local or national organization. Each action must yield JCI brand awareness, membership growth and retention, and financial sustainability. So make sure you have numbers aligned with each one of these actions for the end of next year. How many extra Instagram follows do you want to have? How many press articles? How many contacts do you want to have with corporate sponsors? How many new members must this project yield at the end of this year, locally and nationally? So break everything down, and please ask your local presidents to do so as well. And finally, what's the surplus that each project must generate to your local organization, and how much of this surplus can be brought up nationally in order to ensure success and dues payment? So these are essential goals. This is an example of a JCI global business model, and these are how we have brought numbers and global goals to these 3 KPIs as well. Brand awareness and visibility, for example, speaking with one global voice through JCI Rise projects, nothing to do with community or charity work, which has cost us 50,000 members in the last 15 years. So it's really important to have a mindset change. Launching Creative Young Entrepreneur at the national level, having a KPI-focused social media strategy on Facebook or Instagram so that you can attract members and partners to the organization, and working with institutional partners for more success. This will help you attract new members, and we're aiming for 200,000 members by 2025 instead of 150,000 members, and develop a strong value proposal to motivate your members and also to grow, especially in the largest cities of your country where JCI can have the most representational power. By having engaged members, you'll be able to create strong products and actions, which you'll be able to sell to corporate partners and to government partners. Our KPI is $500,000 in non-dues and events revenue by 2025, but we're bringing it down to 250,000 by the end of 2022. Same for membership growth. 200K by 2025, 160,000 by the end of 2022. And there will be a target for 23, 24, and 25. Once we've got this financial sustainability and this extra revenue, we will have a financial resources that we can pump back into brand awareness and visibility and added services to our members. So this is essentially a virtuous circle, which is amplified by the use of our JCI virtual community, which is the only official communication method for JCI globally and in the areas around the world, which will help member engagement and put the I into JCI so that any new member who joins a JCI local organization will have access to our global network. So with that, in a nutshell, this is the direction we are moving in at JCI now when it comes to internal performance. And this is the kind of model which I would like to ask all national presidents watching to please transfer to your local presidents, because if everything stays stuck at national level, it's not going to work. All the local presidents watching, please take this business model, at least the fundamentals, and funnel it down to the specificities of your local organizations as well, so that each local organization has strong financial management, follow the financial management course as well, and make sure that really run your local and national organizations like your business. Now let's celebrate the winners of this year, but also I hope to inspire the winners of the next year's national presidents and local and national leaders to be able to achieve these goals so that next December we can all be together to celebrate having achieved these together, because we are all in this together and we're all here to develop JCI's role as the foremost global network of enterprising young leaders. Thank you very much again. I wish you a wonderful end to the year and celebrate this success, and we will see each other very soon. I hand back to you, Vice President Olena. Thank you again.
With our introductions concluded, we can now move on to the recognition, the most important part. Starting with Tier 3 national organization with great management and content, they achieve up to 89% of this program. So I would like to introduce the national organizations that achieved Tier 3. of the program. So this is the overview of the organizations from Africa and the Middle East, from Asia and the Pacific, from America and from Europe that have achieved up to 89% of the 100% efficiency program. Congratulations to all of you. Well done for this fantastic job. And next, I would like to move on to the next slide and recognize the Tier 2 efficient national organizations. They achieved up to 99% of this program. So from Africa and the Middle East, we have JCI Lebanon, JCI Mali, JCI Syria, and JCI Zimbabwe. From Asia and the Pacific, JCI Australia, JCI Bangladesh, JCI Myanmar, and JCI Vietnam. From America, we have JCI Colombia and JCI Paraguay. And from Europe, where we have JCI Bulgaria and JCI Turkey. Congratulations for all the organizations in the Tier 2. And finally, now we will look at the Tier 1 of the 100% efficiency program. These national organizations serve as a real example of enterprising young leaders and should be copied, emulated, should serve as an inspiration to all of you. So the 100% efficient national organizations for 2021 are JCI India. Congratulations, JCI India. JCI Malaysia. Congratulations, JCI Malaysia. And JCI Mongolia. Congratulations, JCI Mongolia. Well done for your fantastic efforts. My sincere thanks and admiration goes to those national organizations who recognized their duty and gave their best to JCI this year. We see and appreciate the efforts of every member worldwide and encourage each JCI member to never stop pushing forward and to always reach for great things. Thank you all so very much for the commitment and hard work of your members, local organizations, and your national board. We wish you all the very best for the upcoming year and remind you that the 2022 JCI 100% efficiency program goes from December 1st, 2021 to November 30, 2022, and we hope that all national organizations can participate. We're wishing you a fantastic end of the year and happy upcoming holiday season. See you very soon.